Snow White. In this live-action adaptation of the classic fairy tale, young Princess Snow White joins forces with 7 dwarfs and a bandit named Jonathan to liberate her kingdom from her cruel stepmother. This musical fantasy film, directed by Marc Webb, released on March 21st, 2025, is the live-action reimagining of the animated movie Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs from 1937, and in turn of the fairy tale Snow White by the Brothers Grimm from 1812. This production stars Rachel Zegler in the lead role of Snow White and Gal Gadot in the role of the evil queen, among other actors. For us, who are fans of the animated film and of the fairy tale, this new installment seemed, from the very beginning, quite different due to the marked differences presented by the reimagined story, such as the reason why Snow White is called Snow White. Without giving out any spoilers, we will only tell you that this is just one of the many differences that the story presents in this movie. The story in itself and how it is presented on the screen seemed to us a bit plastic, so to speak, staged so as not to say fake, lacking the magic we expected to see and feel, lacking real emotion, and even ridiculous in parts. Watching some grotesque computer-generated dwarfs, something that seemed unnecessary and ridiculous, in addition to listening to new songs, some bad, but none special or memorable, and then adding on top of this all the aforementioned shortcomings, as suspected, did not help us to get hooked on the story at all. This production is considered controversial in many aspects by many film critics and viewers, aspects that we will not discuss in our review since we do not take them into account when making our evaluation of the movie. We will only tell you that some say that this film is a clear example of the woke agenda promoted by Disney. We sincerely tell you that the movie disappointed us in many ways and did not meet our expectations. As for the production elements, we found the computer-generated images, the costumes, and the set designs to be average. In our opinion, the performances of the cast are, in general terms, average. Rachel Zegler, for us, acts in an acceptable manner and sings well, but Gal Gadot sings and acts badly in an anemic, emotionless, fake, and not at all convincing manner. She, without a doubt, ruins this film even more. In short, this movie is far from being good, but even with the shortcomings it contains, we don't find it to be very bad, but we don't find it average either. We found it to be a little more than bad, so we give it a score of 1.5 stars out of 5. Honestly speaking, whether or not to watch it will depend on the taste of each viewer. We can't sincerely recommend watching it. Until next time!